M&T Bank Stadium. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to the inside 15 as he's dropped to the 14.
If you like your beat.
Oh. It's that time. It's that time.
On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And a nice gain there as he's taken down just shy of the 20. 5 yards on the game's first play.
That's a really nice tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it, and be right about it. Most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their step. They start to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
There we go. I told you. I fucking told you. He's a hoe. He's a hoe, right? He's a hoe ass nigga, right? I think a hoe ass nigga, right?
Play action.
I was gonna crack that nigga. Did I tell you I was gonna crack him?
He's got a man.
Oh my God! How did he smoke? How did he smoke? What's his name like that?
Bills touchdown.
I told you I was gonna crack that nigga, right?
78 yards.
He's trying to milk the clock off. Oh yeah, crack it.
Baltimore. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Allen will try to throw for
Crack him. Ooh, that nigga gets out to the front. He'll to the clock.
Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for 2 to go up 8-0 here on the road.
In a sense, they hit him with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for 2. They did. They're in control.
Fielded just
Crack him
outside the
again.
line.
Crack him again.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And now off to the races down the right side. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Ravens.
Is it because they like
They gave up the score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
People talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put the lines in your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up the score. No quicker way.
How y'all let that get down? How y'all let that
So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Ooh!
Take it into 15, a short kick.
Bro, how? Oh, that's a bunch of bullshit. And they just let this nigga take off. That's crazy.
Special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Bro, there's no way you should have that.
The last time out,
They let you come from behind me all the way back there.
touchdown. So here, much easier with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence.
Damn, shit,
yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays. Have on the move on first down. Here's Allen to throw it. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to get the football back at their own 17. Jacksonville now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here you go.
A little jet sweep to start the drive.
I ain't y'all niggas, baby.
And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Now Dobbins again on second down. He'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground. Honed and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On third down, Jackson. Flush to his right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up fourth down. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and you know, normally
I've done that. I hit the wrong
right?
fucking
media that he's going to get for this one. Not on his own sideline and in his locker room. The team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You want some explanations.
He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. A tight one. 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports.
Oh, my God. They crashed my team out. They crashed my fucking team. I put a shave on it. Oh, I mean, fucking place.
They'll run with Cook. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Whoa.
They try again with Cook. Takes it from the 6 inside the 5. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal.
Get there. Oh, you kidding me?
Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
A dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Well, split the difference. So
hey, close the door!
Two PATs, they got the 2-point conversion the first time they failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Yeah, I'm on that shit.
You still wonder
I
about
knew
that
he was
fire
going
drive.
with it.
On fourth down in their own
I should have hit
territory,
you.
didn't get it. And then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it. But I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure, back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
Now after that sack, it's
My
third long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll set up a throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, he wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way. But oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
No, I'm good.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he's going to have a Bills 1st down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? It's about his ability to break tackles, and his feet never stop moving.
The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie.
56.
Allen now on 1st down.
Get that.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turns?
It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the gun, Jackson. Now there's a quick throw caught by Andrews. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Now it's Jackson. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Lincoln Line. And the Bills are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And across the 40 before he's out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to green light that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
And it's been complete over the middle. It's McKenzie. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Now Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
To throw again on second down. Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43. A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. And down to the 36-yard line here. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Jackson to throw.
Oh, I didn't mean to throw that, man.
Time thus far. Picked up by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
Trying to hike it fast and threw the ball.
To begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too gritty right there.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. On first down, Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, Carter. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And he's got his tight end Knox for the Bills touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills go up by 2 touchdowns. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Jackson here is going to look to throw. That's caught. And he will not make it to the goal line. He'll come up short, and they'll be unable to get this back within 1 score as it stays a 9-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. McKenzie now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent. There he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Bills. Dawson Knox. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Rolling to his left. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Ravens on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing is Jackson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Now Jackson on 1st down. Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
Wow.
There he goes.
Wow. He just took me out the play.
20, 10, 5, and he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
Took me out the play.
So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
They'll look to throw.
Young nigga black guy smacking me around.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disrespectful.
Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Stop all that fucking noise, man. You have back.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Jackson now. That's taken in by Duvernay. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling.
Let him out.
The catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Jackson. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they wind up with a gain of 11 there on 4th down. To throw again is Jackson. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Jackson on 1st down. He gets this underneath to Dobbins, and he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and 7 from the 20. Now Jackson. This is caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are able to make some inroads into that deficit. To throw is Jackson. He's got it. So they convert the 2 that keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. He's going to wind up and air it out. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown. Dawson Knox, 47 yards. yards. And the Bills have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about
You know what it is.
They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently.
Fucking bread and butter. That's my first fat bitch.
Is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
Every ripper. Every
and this
ripper.
one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And
Every ripper.
I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Man, I'm
He's going to
cold.
use the second of their timeouts.
Young nigga black.
As they'll stop it with 17
I'd be scared
seconds
of
to
that
go in the
person, bro.
game.
Just throwing shit up.
What's up with it?
Hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from
DeAndre
him,
Cobb.
but the offensive line coach will have plenty to
That's
say about
Scooter,
this game.
Scooter, man.
To try again after the sack. Jackson, looking for Andrews downfield. It's caught at the 10. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal for just inside
Between
the
his
10.
legs, like you about to braid his hair.
Jackson. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Huh?
And the sack leads to roughly a loss of 6, and it